Hey guys, I just rolled out of bed so I could get this filmed before I go to work. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing episode 3 of season 2 of Rainbow High is a show that exists. And episode 3 of season 2 of Rainbow High is titled ThE Jett Dawson with some black heart emojis. Season 2, episode 3, Rainbow High. Yeah, so Jett Dawson's in town. She came back. So for anybody new here, I am a 30-year-old man. Clearly, I'm all man. I'm doing this series because a whole 5 people asked me to do this. It started off ironic, and now I'm very invested in Rainbow High and the show. You can see some of my Rainbow High girls back there. We got Winter Break Sunny, Winter Break Skylar, the twins, and the seizure-inducing Rainbow High car. I'm on summer break. I'm not supposed to be doing my homework right now anyway, and I figured it was a perfect time to get this episode going, so let's get into the video. So we open up with the A's walking down, doing their iconic music and everything, and then it gets interrupted by ThE Jett Dawson being announced that she is returned back to Rainbow High after her internship in Asia. Then Amaya asks who is Jett Dawson, and then Stella says this dumbass shit.
Who in the world is Jett Dawson?
More like where in the world is Jett Dawson? She's a 4th year, but she's been gone the last 2 months for a textile internship. She was studying the fabrics of Asia and got to go to China, Nepal, and Japan.
I'm obsessed with textile technology, and I would literally die to go to those places. Wow.
I mean, who doesn't love all that?
Love? Sure. Appreciate?
And then we get one of my favorite new characters, Gabriella, who is a massive bitch throughout this whole entire video, and I absolutely love it because I am so sick of a bunch of hormonal teenagers in a competitive school that you have to compete in the first place to get into, being super nicey nice with each other all the time, like friendship and camaraderie and like all that stuff, like good sportsmanship. Like, hey, that's fantastic. That's great. It's not realistic. And there's one thing I can appreciate about Rainbow High with giving some of their characters some depth, considering they're only doing like 7-minute episodes now, and before they were only doing 5-minute episodes. And Gabriella says she's like, I would literally die. And like the fact that like they're talking about like just stuff like that and everything, it just makes me appreciate this show, because I know it is for kids, even though we're like a bunch of adults watching it. At least I hope you're an adult when you're watching my channel, because I'm not a good influence for children. The overall theming is a little more older kid leaning towards teenager kind of demographic. So they talk about more stuff, like they talk about non-traditional family styles and just stuff like that. And it's really cool because kids are so much smarter than we give them credit for. And you know, sometimes I'll notice this with Barbara, but like she really holds back sometimes, and like, well, no, because she was doing those vlogs for a while on YouTube, and Barbie was tackling real stuff like women's issues, racism, stuff like that, but bringing it in a palatable way to like present to children. So never mind, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, all of this is just to say, yeah, Gabrielle's a bitch, but I like it. And she does show remorse though. Like I don't think she's like a fully stone cold icy bitch, even though that's her like color theming. I do think there is some good there, but we need more bitchy girls. I want a Raquel in this situation who isn't trying to constantly sexually harass Ken. So we get a lot of like the speculation about Jett Dawson, where like, I heard that she keeps all of her fabrics in this like 2-story underground bunker, and I heard that they're making a movie about how she almost lost her hand protecting an ancient loom, and like all this silly stuff. And I just love it because like they're talking about Jett Dawson like I don't know. I just love that everybody's like, holy shit, it's Jett Dawson. Especially when like Karma's here in the hallway and she's supposed to be like this big influencer. And everybody's like, Karma who? Jett's here. But we love Karma, right? Like, she ended up being way nicer than we thought she would. And the green is beautiful. And speaking of Karma, here's what she says about Jett Dawson.
Well, I know for a fact she also squeezed in a visit to an island in the Philippines where they make fabric from a rare form of bamboo. My sister's friend's cousin is step cousins with her.
So cool.
I heard Jett is talking to the art of fashion first years today.
Oh.
What's jealous?
There! I get to be in the same room with her all day.
So do we.
So cool.
So it turns out one of the first things Jett does when she comes back is she is going to talk to all the first year fashion focuses. And that includes Amaya, Gabby, Skylar, and the like seafoam green golden girl. I don't remember her name. I think it starts with a D. The really pretty one. So they all go and meet Jett Dawson in the auditorium for like a guest lecture. So Jett comes out on stage and she's very like self-reflective. She's like, whoa, it's crazy to look at you first years and think I was just there a couple years ago and now I'm doing like all this stuff. And the thing I really like about Jett Dawson is obviously she's had all these amazing opportunities and everything, but she seems like a really grounded individual. And I think that's awesome. Also, she does like the super amazing quick change. And I've never been like the biggest fan of this dress for Jett, but like I understand like the pageantry and the performativeness behind it. Jett Dawson gives the first years an assignment where she brings some textiles in and has them do like their own couture looks and everything. And Gabby and it's Gabriella, but I keep wanting to say Gabby. So I'm just gonna say Gabby and Amaya are fighting over a bolt of like Gabby's more signature icy blue color. And then Jett comes over and she's like, she gives the icy blue to Gabby and then she gives Amaya this kind of pottery looking fabric. It's that Wedgeworth, or it's that Wedgeworth looking kind of China pattern where it's very white and blue. So we get one of those fun cut transition scenes that's basically like art. I love the Rainbow High like transition cut scenes. And Amaya is finished with her dress and Jett comes up behind her and she's like, so how are we doing? And it kind of surprises Amaya and Jett is like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess up your flow. And she's like, no, I'm done. Like, I'm really quick. And Jett Dawson's kind of like, honestly, I can kind of tell that you did it quick. Maybe you want to try and do this a little bit better. And then Gabby says this super bitchy thing, but like, you know, is she wrong? Kinda. Yeah, she's kind of wrong.
The stitching is a bit sloppy. The layering isn't blending the way I wanted it to. Maybe I should just start over.
Why do you feel like you always have to work so fast, Amaya? I guess maybe waitlist kids are always rushing to play catch up.
You know what, Gabriella? Focus on your own work.
That was such a missed opportunity for Amaya. I wanted her to like take out her earrings and meet Gabby in the parking lot. Like, maybe that's just like the trash side of me talking, but it's like, girl, please, like, go fight that bitch. You guys will be besties after. Amaya lets the craftsmanship shine because she sees some gold thread and then she reworks her design.
I love what I'm seeing. Can I get a little sneak peek? Wow, look at all the layers. How much time did you spend ironing these?
I really took my time with them.
The pleats remind me of Chinese hand fans. Love it. Wow, Amaya, you really took my notes to heart. Tell
me about it.
I realized my stitching was rushed before. So I decided to take my time and make it stand out. I even used some special shimmer thread I splurged on at Muse Fabric sample sale.
The gold accents make your craftsmanship literally shine. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Japanese art of kintsugi, where artists repair broken dishes by filling in the cracks with gold to make them stand out.
Okay, and this moment right here is why I think that Gabby does have like remorse and she has like hope of being a more redeemable character.
Yes, that's what I was going for. I just think it's a beautiful way to fix something other people may have just thrown out.
I love that. And this skirt, it's art, it's fashion. It's just so cool. Yeah, what she said.
Oh, thank you, both of you.
Amaya mentioned that she got the thread from Muse Fabric, and Jett Dawson is like, oh, I worked there while I was on the wait list for Rainbow High. And Gabby is just like completely surprised because she's like, wait, you were on the wait list for Rainbow High? That's crazy.
Wait, you were on the wait list?
Yeah.
And then Jett just talks about how being on the wait list showed her how she shouldn't give up, and it just put grits in her glam or something like that. I don't know what the fuck she said. It sounded gross.
And my time on the waitlist taught me to never give up. It basically put grit in my glam.
Okay, so that was episode 3 of season 2 of Rainbow High is a show that exists, and we got a lot of fun information. Obviously, Jett is iconic. I like her rainbow hair. I know some people are having problems with the doll itself. I have 2 coming from Amazon because I pre-ordered them like a dumbass, and then they ended up going to Target first anyway, so I don't know what the point of the pre-order was except to get a weird number. Anyway, so I'm kind of salty about that because they won't be here until like Tuesday. We got to learn about Gabriella. And I know she's like an icy bitch and everything, and I've been seeing people like kind of hating on her. A lot of people seem to like her, some people kind of hate her, which, you know, whatever. That's like how a character like that is going to read to an audience sometimes. And I like her. I know she's bitchy, but I think she's like, she shows potential and remorse. And there's like this bit of her that I feel like we're gonna have one of those episodes where like Amaya and Gabby have like a heart-to-heart, and it turns out like she's projecting some of her insecurities onto Amaya because she can't handle whatever's happening like at home, or like some insecurity she's dealing with or whatever. So I'm sure we'll get that because it's Rainbow High, and we have to do some like humanizing aspect, which is fine. And there were just like a lot of really cute fashion commentaries in here, textile stuff, which I guess is what Cheryl Meyer's focus is. She's like a textiles focus. I think somebody was talking about that online. So that's cool because I didn't really know what Cheryl was doing. Yeah, I think that's everything. The really pretty seafoam gold girl, I don't know her name. Let me know her name. And yeah, I think that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching Rainbow High is a show that exists, and I will see you in another 2 weeks when we get a new episode. And bye. I just wanted Amaya to like pull out her earrings, take off that rainbow wig, and just be like, you know what, Gabby? Maybe pull out a gun on her in the parking lot. I don't know. Is Rainbow High in America? Because if it is, I could definitely see a gun. That's dark.